All right, so here's Michael Venom Page, shiny pro record, more than 20 wins, just a couple of pro losses. This man is exceedingly hard to put away. He's made a career of putting the opposition away. This was one of the more highly touted free agents in all of mixed martial arts. We were very happy to have Michael Venom Page here in the UFC, but no rest for the weary, right? You knew that when they signed MVP, and if they were able to do so, they were going to be giving him tough challenges right out of the chute, and that is precisely what is in front of Michael Venom Page here tonight. But a lot of people believe, even though MVP did not sign with the UFC until his late 30s, there is still plenty of fight left in this dog. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michael Venom Page. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with round one, and it is great to see Michael Venom Page rocking the UFC gloves here tonight. One of the best fighters to cross over from another big promotion. But he doesn't really focus too much on that, free agent signee or otherwise. He believes he's going to be the best welterweight in the world. And no rest for the weary, right? They are giving him appreciable high-level top 15 challenges right out of the chute. Tries to work it into a takedown. That shot is blocked by Chimaev. Oh, Superman punch. Takedown defense holds up. Hook is there again. High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily. And it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Chimaev gets caught by that straight punch there.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, yeah, he's got him. Just sit tight. Get out of there.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Khamzat Chimaev getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, great reversal to top position by Chimaev.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
20 seconds to go in round one.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy. Now, this round, I want you to get that submission. You're getting close, but you're giving up position. You're giving up some space before you...
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he may lose. And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that's on the field, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. He lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Billy. All these actions, though, these big actions gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You've got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here.
Another big takedown.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
We'll work with that jab legs.
Oh, he lands another strike. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, nice right hand.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Work.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
He's got to start throwing now. That was nice. Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to be careful here.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. What a strike from off of his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
All right, so there it is again. Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with...
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook.
Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still